Let's go from hornworms to cocoon to Manduca.
You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.
So the first thing is making sure that your hornworms have proper nutrition. If you don't have the hornworm food or the silkworm food, you're going to have to come up with something else that's their complete diet. So make sure that you have enough food. If you run out of food at the end of their worm stage, you can offer them carrots and that will take them all the way into cocooning. But understand that hornworm chow offers them their complete diet and it is everything that they need to get all the way from worm to cocoon to Manduca. This right here is a set of hornworms that I had feeding exclusively on hornworm chow. And these are some of the hornworms where I ran out of hornworm chow, so I offered them carrots. I mixed them up within this video, but if you want to see the differences between using both, I can do that in a subsequent video. You'll know when it's time for your hornworms to go into their next stage by the pulsating line or their spine at their back. When you see it flashing in and out, like you see on the screen, that's when you know it's time to put them inside of their new environment. Right here, I just had some mulch lying around, and you'll see later on in the video how I transition from this into the eco earth. I personally like the mulch or the bark more, but whichever one you like, use that one. I try to ensure that a lot of their poop or a lot of the food doesn't get into the new media because that's just going to encourage mold and make the media spoil. Now I did this two different ways. I had two different containers set up, so this is one version of it. The second version of it, I'm going to actually use a glass terrarium. So fill it up with water. Screen is better than glass. Can't tell you why. It just seems that it works better for me when I use screen. But in this video, I'm using glass. I'm not going to talk to you all about this part. There's a good chance that you've probably already done it. And if you haven't done it, just watch the video. What I'm doing is literally what you'll do with the eco earth or the coconut fiber that you buy from the store. At this point, I put a little divot inside the media so that I can add the old media to the new media, and then I mix it around a bit. Sometimes it takes hours, sometimes it takes days, but this is what the process looks like. It goes from being green, brown, to very, very dark brown and almost seemingly black. So these ones right here haven't started yet, but they'll get there. Sometimes they'll spoil. If they spoil because you dropped them too early or there was too much moisture in the container, just remove them and continue on with the ones that are still surviving. And sometimes they won't have enough nutrition or the media will be too dry and they'll spoil. So with these ones too, get these out of your container as leaving them just brings about problems. Healthy hornworms that transition into cocooning look like this. All of them are nice dark brown, and from here they'll only get darker. They'll still move while they're inside their cocoons, so don't get caught off guard by that. I didn't mention it before, but I wait some time, and it's kind of hard to tell you whether it's days or weeks that you'll have to wait because they all will go into cocooning at different times at their different rates. But what I'll do is I'll dig them out, and then I'll place them on top of the media. I place them all side by side, so if there's any wiggling from one cocoon, it'll encourage the other ones to start moving forward in the process as well. At least that's my thought process with it. Like I said, and it's kind of hard to see in this shot, but they get darker and darker and darker. Once they get as dark as they could possibly be, at that point, that's when they become Manducas. When emerging from the cocoons, the Manducas will flutter their wings so as to drive them out. And yeah, at that point, you've gotten to the end. Hopefully, my process worked out for all of you. If you have any questions, please reach out in the comments section. And until next time, my name is Rice, and
You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.